If you've been looking for a review of the Dot & Key Tinted Sunscreen along with swatches of all the shades, you've come to the right place. Make sure you thumbs this video up and hit the subscribe button if you enjoy honest, unfiltered, informative beauty content. Full disclosure, this is going to be more of a first impressions rather than a long-term review because I'm trying these for the first time on camera right now. This is just meant to be a first impressions of the shades, the texture, the blendability, and the final finish. This is a hybrid sunscreen with titanium dioxide as well as multiple chemical filters. The claim is SPF 50 plus and PA 4 pluses, so basically it does have broad spectrum protection. Dot & Key has uploaded a certificate proving the protection that they claim. Tinted sunscreens are supposed to be more protective for your skin as compared to non-tinted sunscreens, especially if you have hypopigmentation. I don't really use tinted sunscreens much because they tend to be silicone based usually, which I don't enjoy. But this sunscreen has more of a creamy, like almost BB cream kind of formula. So I figured I would give it a try. And they also claim that it has a non-oily finish. And since I have oily skin and I do not enjoy any oily products, I'm curious to see if this is really true. It comes in 5 shades. I'm going to be swatching all 5 and showing you so that you can decide which shade works the best for you. The coverage is light and it says that it's non-comedogenic. Now, I wouldn't vouch for that because non-comedogenic doesn't really mean much. While you can rate a particular ingredient on how comedogenic it can be, when you put multiple ingredients together into a formula, that formula need not necessarily follow the comedogenicity rating of each individual ingredient. And also at the end of the day, everybody's skin is different. So what might be comedogenic for one person may not be comedogenic for somebody else. So as far as causing breakouts goes, unfortunately, the only way to know whether something will be comedogenic for you is trial and error. If you have sensitive skin, then you will enjoy the fact that this sunscreen is fragrance free. It retails for Rs 549, but honestly with Dot & Key, you almost never have to pay full price for any products because they often have some discounts or the other going on. And of course, you can also use my affiliate code to get 20% off on the whole website.
As I was editing this video, I realized that they are actually having a buy one get one free sale on their website right now. And my code Nanika will give you 5% off during this time instead of the usual 20%. Now let's get into the shade swatches. 01 Porcelain is for really fair skin tones. 02 Warm Ivory is for fair to medium skin. Since it's a light coverage product, you can get away with not having an exact shade match. 05 Beige is medium deep. Although I still feel this is more like medium than medium deep. 07 Caramel is their deepest shade. They describe this as deep, but I think this is medium deep. Now please forgive me for swatching 03 Sand out of order. I misread the 3 as an 8, so I was very confused at first. But yeah, this is Sand and it's the medium shade. And here are all 5 shades side by side.
I feel like beige is very similar to sand. Overall, I would say the shade range is kind of mid. I'm glad that they have 5 shades as compared to, other brands which have even fewer. Caramel is still not dark enough. So now, honestly, I'm confused whether beige would suit me better or sand. So I'm going to put one on each side of my face.
The texture is very similar to a BB cream, very fluid and lightweight. I'm trying to keep as much of the blending as possible to show you just how it blends out. The coverage is definitely light, but you do definitely see a little bit of coverage. So I think this would be a great daily use product. It just adds a tiny bit of coverage, but still looks very, very natural. Like you can still see my natural skin is very much visible underneath it. I added a little extra on my acne marks for some more coverage and it is pretty buildable. And I do agree with the brand's claim that this is not an oily formula at all. I'm actually pretty impressed. You can always powder it a little if you don't like it this dewy, but I think it looks really nice. I really enjoy the texture of this and I can definitely see myself using it in my day-to-day, especially on days when I want a little something but nothing too heavy.
So I have 05 Beige on this side of my face and 08 Sand on this side. I'm going to be honest, I can't tell the difference between these 2 shades at all. Like the rest of the shades all look very different from each other, but these 2 look basically the same.
Editing Nanika here. So I couldn't really see the difference while I was filming, but once I went back to the footage and edited it, I feel like there is a little bit of a difference. The beige definitely looks yellower and deeper on me, and sand looks like more of an exact match. That being said, the difference is not that major. You can probably use these interchangeably for most skin tones.
So if you are a Maybelline Fit Me 228 to 230 or a MAC NC37 to NC40, I think either of these shades would work for you. Just pick up whatever you want. And also, I did not experience any stinging in my eyes, even though I applied it all the way around my eyes over here. So that's another plus. The link to this product and my discount code is down below in the description box if you want to check it out. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to thumbs it up and hit the subscribe button. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.